welcome into the recap of the Bears' blowout loss, 30-12 to the Vikings in Minneapolis on Monday Night Football. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealers. They are the official truck partner of the Chicago Bears. And Feltco, they are Chicago and the Midwest home renewal experts. 866-4-FELTCO. That team's horrible. Poorly coached, poorly put together, and players making just ridiculous mistakes all night long. Let's start with Karan Amagaji, your third-round rookie, starting at left tackle. You're telling me that there's nobody better and more suited to play right now on any practice squad in the National Football League or anyone on your roster than a guy who was an absolute turnstile tonight. He was horrific. Illegal man downfield, 72 offense. Holding, 72 offense. False start, 72 offense. And that doesn't even include the turnstile sack he gave up to Jonathan Greenard, who almost killed Caleb Williams. He fumbled, Vikings recover deep in Bears territory, and it ends up with a Justin Jefferson touchdown. But this dude, he may be a player in 2 years. I have no idea. I don't evaluate offensive linemen for a living, but let me just tell you something right now. I'm closer to playing than that guy. He was horrific tonight, and that wasn't the worst of it. Somehow, some way, the defense hung in there. They weren't great on third down. Our 4 seasons, heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electric. Third down stat of the day. Bears 1 for 11 on third down. Minnesota 6 for 12. 3 more than 10 yards. 3 third downs, more than 10 yards. Move the sticks. TJ Hawkinson in the middle of the field, nobody around him. Bears are chasing guys down the field. The defense somehow, some way hung in there. It's 13-0 in the third quarter. Bears got 2 3-and-outs forced back-to-back against Minnesota. And guess what? They get the ball all the way to the 1-yard line. Hand off DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Going to get it to 13-7. It's a one-score game. Hang on a second. We have a penalty. Doug Kramer did not report as eligible when he went in at fullback. Let me say that again. A professional player who's played the position before, we all remember his fumble earlier in the season. Guess what? This time, he did not report as eligible. And if he dares to say, well, I told the official, ABC's cameras went back and watched him. Never went near an official. He should be cut tomorrow. You want to make a statement? Guess what? You know, unless you're an idiot, you know you have got to report as eligible at that position. Make a statement tomorrow. Doug Kramer's been released. Enough is freaking enough of a lack of accountability up in Lake Forest by the Chicago Bears. Pathetic lack of accountability. So now it's a penalty. Take the touchdown off the board. Next play, holding, 72 offense. Incomplete pass, kick a field goal. It's 13-3 now instead of 13-7. And guess what? It gets worse. The Bears tonight went twice for it on fourth down. Once on the first drive of the game. Explain to me Thomas Brown. Can we stop with the Thomas Brown should be the Bears head coach? Please stop. Please. I'm begging you to stop. Why would you run a play, and he's the play caller, where you're running around the left edge behind Karan Amagaji, who absolutely got destroyed all night long? Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you either put Caleb under center and try and run the tush push, run a quarterback sneak? You needed that much. That's all you needed. You're going to run that? Why didn't you run behind Darnell Wright? I don't understand. Then they went again on fourth down. Swift's like 5 yards way back there. By the time they get him going, they run on the left side again behind Gerald Everett. This dude's a horrific signing. He's terrible. I don't know what he does. Why are you running behind him? Bam! Tackled short of the line to gain. Turnover on downs. This team is poorly coached, poorly built, And there are some talented cats out there. But if I watch Keenan Allen and Roma Dunze drop more passes tonight, Jesus God, it is so frustrating. Hit you right there, drop. Hit you right there, drop. And Caleb Williams, you won't escape my wrath tonight. Dude, can you get the ball out of your hands, please, on time? Holy cow. I heard Aikman all night. Ball's got to come out faster. Ball's got to come out faster. I don't know if I said this earlier, Joe. Ball's got to come out faster. You're right, Troy. Absolutely. And whoever they bring in here as the head coach better find a way to reach this kid because he's got ability. Ton of it. But guess what? Not polished. This is not San Jose State versus USC. You're playing the freaking Minnesota Vikings on Monday Night Football. Trainwreck City all night long. Bears lose 30-12. Let me just tell you this. The Doug Kramer thing, I'm still seething that could happen to an NFL player. Our apt player of the game is Aaron Jones, ABT.com. I'll save you $25. Christmas next week, you know you need gifts. You spend $150 or more. Each time you use the promo code, $25 off at apt.com by using Kaplan25. He ran for 86. He caught 20 yards receiving. He had a touchdown, so he is our player of the game. I've got a coaching rumor for you. It's brought to you by our great people at the Illinois Tollway with their star 999 hotline. When you're in trouble out on the tollway, star 999, they got your back in a big way. How about this? Thomas Dimitroff, former GM of the Atlanta Falcons. I was told by a great source tonight he's probably going to get the Patriots job. If he does, his first choice to be the head coach, another former Patriot. They both were there at one point. Mike Vrabel. If that's the case, you could scratch him off the Bears list. Again, star 999 brought you that from the Illinois Tollway. Dr. Pepper play of the game. Guess what it is? Doug Kramer not reporting, and I'm going to say it again. Cut his ass tomorrow. Show some spine. Gone. You're out of here. Chevy drive of the game. Third quarter, 9 plays, 47 yards. Took 3:38 off. Touchdown nullified, the Swift touchdown. It was 13-0 at that point. And then we go holding after the Kramer screw up. Incomplete pass, field goal. It's 13-3. And finally, our Four Seasons heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electric stat of the game. Third down efficiency, 1 of 11 for the Bears. Minnesota, 6-4-12. 50%. 3 of them, more than 10-yard completions. Let me say that again. Third down, 3 times more than 10 yards, and Minnesota picked it up. A bad loss made worse because this season started with such promise. 4-2, a Hail Mary. You would have been 5-2 if you defended it properly, and all of a sudden, you're 4-10. You're horrible. Have a great rest of your night. Felco Football Recap Live Tuesday night with Tom Waddle, Olin Kreutz, and me. We'll talk about what this team needs to do to fix it, what coach they should target, and get the guys' thoughts. Have a great rest of your night. Bring your questions. Take that.